essentially a whole scale, which is 8 notes, and we're going to play those 8 notes in a very musical and fun way. So here's just the D major scale so you can kind of figure out the notes that we're going to be working with this evening. Probably the way you're used to seeing the instrument be held. And so now we're going to play for you a song that you'll recognize maybe by another title. In our book, it's called Rolling Along, but you might recognize it as something else. Here we go. The bows, they were always so anxious to play with their bows because that's what they think is real music is made. But we have to kind of work our way up to it because the bow is a big piece of our sound, and so we have to make sure we have all the other fundamentals in place before we can have it. Next up, we're going to play a piece for you called Song for Christine, and we're going to play it for you several different ways. So we hope you enjoy. Very important people that I did not have a chance to thank yet, and that is all of you. I know that you have made a financial and time commitment to being able to provide an instrument for these students, and I really appreciate that. The students themselves give up recess time to come to strings, which is pretty awesome. So, and maybe not this time of year, but when the weather's nice, it's really awesome that they come and learn something new. And during that time. So I really appreciate your commitment and theirs. Everybody gets a round of applause. And I was having flashbacks with Ms. Wells. This is her first year in this position. And so it reminded me of my first teaching job when I did year one strings in Virginia, and I had 140 year one students. And I remember showing up an hour and a half early, and I said, well, why do I need to be there an hour and a half early? Why do the students do it? It takes a long time to tune 140 string instruments. It was like a conveyor belt. And we had to be at the high school just because it was the only space that could hold us. So I'm really proud to see that our program at Valley Park is getting bigger and bigger. And I really hope that when you hear the year twos, that the year ones are inspired to continue on and into fifth grade and enjoy all the more intricate rhythms and notes and music that they like. Our final selection for you this evening is Jingle Bells. that were actually fourth graders who had taken private lessons and were more advanced join us in the year twos. The year twos thus far have already done lots of things with different rhythms, and you already heard about string when you were tuning. In year two, you put on all four strings, and you get to do field trips with KC strings and saw how instruments were made, which was fascinating. We learned a lot. And you can look for those pictures to be on our PTO Facebook Valley Park page very soon. And we're going to start off this evening with the Kansas State Song. One of the coolest things about the state of Kansas, home on the range. Patriotic unit at the beginning of the year with grades 2 through 5. So a couple of the tunes that you are going to hear with the year 2s, we also sang in general music class, which is always kind of fun to tie those two things in. Next up, we're going to hear a solo from Catherine Clark on the cello. She's going to be playing Allegro. now we're going to hear from Ben Jordan playing chorus from Judas Maccabeus. Piece we're going to play for you is written by Thomas Tallis, and Ray Vaughan Williams wrote a very famous Fantasia on a theme by Thomas Tallis. That was the piece that I was more familiar with. But this is a melody that he wrote that we're going to play for you so that you can become familiar with it, because after we play it 3 months, we're going to do something cool with it. We're going to turn it into a round. And a round is a melody that when you start it at different times creates harmony with itself, which is kind of neat. So we're going to play it for you in unison, and then we're going to have the gentlemen start us off, and then the ladies will follow for Tallis Cannon. Well, we just couldn't get enough of that harmony once we started with it. So now we're going to play America, My Country, 'Tis a B, and you're going to hear an A part and a B part, a melody, and a harmony added to this as well. Enjoy. we have another soloist this evening. This is Calla Jordan, who I can't take much credit for. She came to me this way. I'd like to think that I had a lot to do with this, but I have very little to do with this, except for giving her a chance to play for you all this evening. So here's Calla, and she's going to play from a violin concerto by sight. Today with a fiddle tune called Oak Hollow. And you might not be catching all these intricacies, but we've been playing in different keys, we've been playing with sharps, we've been playing with naturals, we've been playing with eighth notes, we've been playing on different strings, but all of our music is just an indication of all the work and progress that we've been making so far this year. So I'm really proud of this group. They've been really working hard, and they're a fabulous group to work with. Can we give them another round of applause? The year two last tune, Oak Hollow.
We start with this part, the head joint. We've got our body where you can see all the beautiful keys, more keys than fingers, but we move the fingers around and play different keys for different notes. And our darling little foot joint, the littlest one at the bottom. Go ahead and take off your head joint. And these chairs are higher than you've been used to, so you can gently put the rest of your flute on the floor right beside you. Sometimes the stands decide to go, what? So we don't want our flutes to fall. So we can go ahead and put the rest of it on the floor, and we're going to show you a closed hold toot. This is how we start. We're going to work our air and our embouchure, and we're going to hold it for 4 fast counts. Here we go. Closed hold toot, nice and loud. 1 and 2, and ready, set. 1, 2, 3, 4, and done. is more like what it actually sounds like to play the flute. That really works our air. So we've done a lot of echoing, we've done some rhythms. Here's our open whole tube for as loud as you can. Here we go. 1 and 2, and ready, set. And that's really good, folks. That's a really good flute sound. Let's play 4 quarter notes for them on the open whole tube. 1, use those stems. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Let's give them a round of applause. Back on the flute. Go ahead and put your head joint back on the flute. Head joint back on that flute. We do our 3-point check. Make sure we're all lined up, because if we're not lined up, then our fingers feel really weird around our face. Do our 3-point check. 1, 2, 3. Get your D note ready. Get all those fingers set in their special spots for your D. And we're going to play a D for 4 counts so they see what happens when we put our instrument together. And you check, make sure you have really good posture so you're nice and tall. Take a big breath. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And that's our D. All right, flutes, go ahead and put your instrument in rest position. They've done a fabulous job. The clarinet is the next lowest instrument from the top. They have the prize for the most parts of their instrument. They actually have 5 parts plus 2 little parts. The ligature, go ahead and point to the ligature. That special thing holds the reed on. You should turn around so they can see your reed. Very delicate. Little piece of wood. Very easy to break. So they've done a great job caring for their reed and putting their instruments together. Go ahead and take off your barrel of your mouthpiece and we'll show them how we use our high tongue position in an E shape. This is the sound that we want to hear when we play our barrel and mouth. So we're working all the parts together of our embouchure and our air. Nice E. Here we go. 1 and 2, and ready, set. That is awesome. Nice job. Good. We play 4 quarter notes all together, so we're using our ear and not breathing in between the notes. That's a pretty mature skill, not breathing in between the notes. Here we go, clarinets. 4 quarter notes. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Will you put your mouthpiece in your barrel back on the clarinet? And we're going to show you our C note. Our letters A, B, C, E, F, G. It's just like Sesame Street. We start with the first. Actually, we start with the first 5 notes. We're showing you 3 today. But our C note uses all the fingers in the left hand, makes sure they're set up with really fabulous hand positions so that they can play all kinds of notes and all kinds of songs later. So setting them up fundamentally well. Let's play our C for 4 counts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Give them a round of applause. Now we're going to introduce the brass family. We'll show you what the brass do, how we warm them all up together first, and then we'll tell you a little about their instruments. Brass players, will you please hold up the most important part of your instrument? Let's do their little quiz. Yep, the little bitty part, the mouthpiece. We have to buzz our lips to make a sound on the brass instruments, and we all do that fabulously in 5th grade of ballet part. So we're going to show them a really steady buzz. Go ahead and lick your lips. Get your embouchure set. We're going to hold it for 4 counts. Nice strong air, nice and loud. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. Great. Sounds like a cartoon. They sound really good. All of that gets everything working because the rest of the instrument is just an amplifier. So we make a really great buzz sound, and then that transfers to our instruments. Let's do a doit. Doit starts low and then goes high, so we vary the pitch. Here's a doit. 1 and 2, and ready. Great. How about a cow? Let's go the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3. Start high and then go low. Let's do a siren. 1, 2, 3. Really nice job. Excelente. Okay, now let's put the mouthpiece back in the receiver. Let's start with the trumpets. The trumpets are the highest of the brass family. Go ahead, trumpet players, hold up your trumpets. Nice and shiny, we've got a nice bell on them. So when we amplify that sound, we're going to go ahead and take your instruments down and put them in playing position. When you put them in playing position, do a quick hand check. Make sure you've got a nice C. So we've got great hand shape. They are really, really good at having fabulous hand position. And we're going to play our concert F, which for you is a G. We hope I have perfect pitch, but I don't, so I hope that I just sang right now. Here we go. Let's see if we can play it for 4 counts. Get set, and we're playing our best tune. Here we go, your instruments are up. Ready to go. 4 counts. 1, 2, 3. Nice, very nice. They played big full sounds. Great job, trumpets. The next instrument that we have is, give them a round of applause. Nice job, trumpet. 2 more brass handlers to go through. We have the trombones. Trombones, go ahead and hold your instrument. All right. You'll notice that they don't have valves, they have keys. We do everything with the slide, so the students have really good ears, and they're listening for where to position that to make different notes. All right, trombones, let's play our concert F first. We're aiming for that concert F. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Nice, really nice loud sound. Let's show them how our slide works too. Play your note all the way out, big motor function, and then back in. 1, 2, ready? Yeah, give the trombone a hand. And last but certainly not least, we go to the baritone section. Baritones with 2 hands very safely hold up their instrument. It looks like a baby tuba. It's a baritone. It plays the same notes as the trombone. Go ahead and put them down. But they don't have the slide. They have valves like the trumpet. Okay, ready, baritone players? Let's play our note. Nice big full sound. 1, 2, 3. Nice job. All right, let's hear it for the baritone. Okay, so a little bit of a warm-up, because that's the most we've played this evening. Let's have everybody take your instruments, put them in playing position, and we're going to play the note that you play for our rhythm exercise. Okay, here we go. The note that you play for your rhythm exercise. We're going to hold it for 4 counts. Warm up that bass a little bit. Here we go. So nice and tall. And here we go. The note you play for your rhythm exercise. Excellent. Okay, what we're going to show you next is how to learn how to read rhythms. We have number 1 on our sheet. The first thing you do is count and clap. Safely put your instruments right on the ground by your chairs, since these chairs are a little high. Usually we keep them on our laps, but these are a little bit higher. We don't want anything to hit the ground. Here we go. Here's our number 1. We're going to count and clap our rhythms for number 1, and we're going to play them. Here we go. Eyes are on number 1. We're tracking the music. Here we go. Awesome, let's play it. Great arm. Another technique we use that simulates our articulation. You hear them making separate notes. They're not doing that this time with the bow, but they're doing that with their tongue. So here we're going to sizzle this rhythm. Sizzle number 2 simulates what we do for our tongue, so we know we're using good air. That's right, that's what the sizzle sounds like. You're putting bacon on the frying pan. Here we go. This is number 2. Careful for the half rests. Here we go. Set. Number 2. 1, 2, ready, go. Good, let's play it. Here we go, number 2. They have to work their embouchures and their air, so we're building consistency. You'll notice with the brass instruments, now that I made them freeze while they're holding their instruments, you'll notice the brass instruments can play more than one note while having the same hand position. So we keep building that consistency and going for our notes. Here's number 2 playing. Get set? Here we go. And 1, 2, ready. in their hands, and their faces, and their air all at the same time. This is number 2. What we have for you is a tune called Moving Around, where we're employing the 3 out of the 5 notes that we know so far. This is Moving Around, number 5. Martha, there we go. Arms are up. Thank you so much. We'll get ready for the choir next. Band students that are in the choir, you need to take your instruments.
Coming up, we're going to start off with a tune called Celebrate the Music.
If you wanna
Thank you so much. The choir has a couple of exciting things coming up as well. In February, they will be doing a festival at OTMS where they get to hear the OTMS choir, middle school choir, and then the BBN top group, the chamber singers, and that's a really fun time. So we'll be preparing for that beginning in January. So we have a few weeks off, and then we'll come up back in about a month and meet up again on Wednesday mornings. I don't get up early to work with many people, but I get up early to work with these kids because they're really spectacular. Can you give them another round of applause? Our final selection for you this evening is The Holiday Season.
Everywhere.
good part. Miss Wells, I think, wanted to make one more brief announcement. She's looking at me like, you know.
Thank you so much for being here and for supporting the arts. We hope that your kids continue and will be really impressed with the growth that they make by May. We're really excited to show you that. And we hope that your kids will continue with music in middle school and in high school and enjoy playing music with their friends for many, many years to come. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Safe travels home.